Hi everyone, my name's Anita Volkert. I'm the National Manager for Professional Practice here at Occupational Therapy Australia, and this is my December update. I'm going to start by talking about aged care. It's a really big topic at the moment, as you will all know from the Royal Commission, and the interim report of the Royal Commission is out now. I was really lucky yesterday to attend and be asked to be a panel presenter at the National Aged Care Reform Conference. And this was a conference that really looked at how we could start to make changes to aged care so that we were able to better support older people as they live through that period of their lives. I was really pleased to be talking about staff ratios in residential aged care and the implications of that. And the points that I really wanted to make about that as an occupational therapist were about engagement. So you can have a lot of staff, but unless you're having some engagement from those staff in occupations, then really what is the quality? And I also wanted to talk about how residential aged care make use of allied health staff. And as many of you will know, and many of you have contacted me on this issue, that's really quite poor at the moment, and we're hoping for a change in that. So that was a great place to be, and other topics of discussion were around elder abuse and restraint, both physical and chemical, lots of interesting topics. So I'll try to do a little write-up of that for one of our connections in the future. Keeping on with aged care, myself and Michael Barrett, our lead for policy and advocacy, were able to attend a meeting with the Department of Health about the new trial of RAS assessors. And some of you will know that there's a re-ablement trial going on, and we have had some feedback from members that they're a little bit concerned about just the level to which RAS assessors are perhaps moving into our OT space. I'm pleased to say that the Department of Health took that very seriously, and we're doing some work with them on guidelines around scope of practice. So we're hoping that situation will improve. Do get in touch if you see that happen again. Moving on, it's nearly time, or you should have just actually renewed your AHPRA registration, because it did close on the 30th of November. If you didn't, get in touch with AHPRA really quickly, because you might find they give you a few weeks grace, but they won't give you much more than that. So get on there and pay for your next year's registration. Now, remembering that over the coming year, you'll need to gather 20 hours of CPD. So please take a look at our CPD pages. We've got lots of interesting things on offer, but we've also got, in the middle of next year, June the 22nd and June the 23rd, our OT exchange, which is a great place to come together and both share your research and share your practice knowledge around particular areas of practice, but also general areas of practice. So we're focusing on driving, environmental modifications, paediatrics and rehabilitation, but please feel free to discuss wider topics as well. That about wraps it up for me. For my December update, I'd like to wish everybody happy holidays and a fantastic 2020 in your occupational therapy career. Thanks very much.